go. He's the manager, Nikos, curly hair specialist. Is that what you go by now? Yeah? It's got long.
I like this.
Yeah. I really want to grow it.
Yeah.
Do you remember last time you were saying about my layers?
Yeah.
You said, like, I don't want to keep getting them short and then growing it long.
Nikos was saying he is struggling to visualise the eventual shape I want if I want to keep growing it really long but also want loads of volume at the top, and he's saying it's something to think about as my hair is growing very quickly.
It's not weird, it's just more creative aspect and it's like more curly, wolf, shaggy style.
I don't think I want that anymore.
And very long hair. Yeah, we need to do something like more connected.
Yeah, I
if
agree.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So we don't need to focus too much to remove layers here.
Yeah.
But definitely we can remove layers in this area.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. When did you wash it last time?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
But I've only put a heat protectant in, no styling.
No problem.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Most of the curly clients, this is what they do. They don't put any products and probably the air dry.
Yeah.
Alright? If you diffuse it, definitely can be much higher on dry curly hair. So how we can decide the best length for you today is literally we need to pinch one of your curls and you need to tell me where you want to go now, right now, like on dry curly hair.
There.
So
What do you think?
so you what you do, you pinch that so you can see how long this is.
Yeah.
You leave it, look how much jump. So you need to see like how much the curl is jumping, and literally you want to go here as a length, you pinch that and you pull that. So literally the length that you need today to cut is this much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the driest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you can feel it, if you push it, the texture is different here. If you go a bit higher, you can see here is more smoother, so you can feel literally what we need to cut today. Now, let's have a look a little bit the layers, yeah?
Yeah.
See the back?
Yeah.
So as we said today, in the top crown area, you don't want to go more shorter, right?
Yeah.
So we literally, the top layers, we just maintain. So what does it maintain? Literally the same amount what I showed you before, we just need to trim. So it means just a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually less, because we need just to refresh, right? But when we need to focus today, layer-wise, is the middle area. The middle area, because it's quite longish here, it's quite heavy. We need to focus in this area to make it a bit more rounded. So what I mean rounded, here in the middle we can go a little bit higher and gradually on the sides can be a little bit longer. But we maintain the perimeter more longer, and also you can wear it in the middle or if you like as well in the side.
The last time I saw you was the April Fool's.
I know, it's 6 months ago. It's crazy. Now we have Halloween falls.
Yeah.
It's funny how long you need first to wet it.
I know.
Like to wet it, like you need to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly a lot of people, because of the lifestyle we're rushing, and they don't wet very well. And if you don't wet very well, when you use the shampoo doesn't go everywhere, so you don't cleanse the scalp. Exactly, this is what I'm saying also when I'm putting the mask on soggy wet hair, and I'm saying like you need to see the texture of the seaweed.
Yeah.
So they can see the difference, the cuticle, they are more smooth, it's more shiny, more connected.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about shampooing a little. With curly hair, you usually need to spread in the shampoo and you need to go into it. You don't need to go like very quick, slower motions but deep. So you clarify the scalp, you remove all the products or maybe natural environment dirt that you can go every day outside in the tube. All this pollution is on our hair,
Yeah.
So literally small motions, and you go inside. You put your thumb and your whole hand and under.
And do you shampoo the ends?
So I focus more with the roots, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And when I'm ready, and I feel the roots is okay, I take through the product and literally just, you don't need to do quick because you make it like naughty,
Yeah.
and tangle, and you don't want that, but literally from up down is the best way.
Great. Because a lot of people are confused and think that you shouldn't shampoo the ends, but I feel like if you're using products when you're styling, you have to get the build-up off, don't you?
Yeah. So one shampoo is enough because you wash it yesterday.
Yeah.
The mask is a thick product, yeah?
Yeah.
And you need some liquid to distribute the product in curly hair. Otherwise, the product is staying only in one place.
Yeah.
So now we have very, very wet hair, mid-length and ends. Everyone is asking me, do I have to touch the roots? Of course, but first you focus to length and ends.
Yeah.
And in the end, you go to the roots, especially in this baby hair.
Yeah.
And underneath, because underneath is more dry curls most of the time.
Yeah, the back section for me gets really matted.
Is not only you, trust me, half of my curly clients, they have the same thing. Is look, seaweed
hair.
Yeah, with full mask treatment on, and you don't have to leave it more than 5 minutes. Up to 5 minutes. This is it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Great.
Nice and shiny. So when you comb your hair, you smooth the cuticle. Yeah, you distribute the product everywhere. Now we just leave it 2 minutes more with a nice hot towel, and we wait for 2 minutes with a nice massage. Before, like you could see the product, and now you can't see anymore the product because absorbs.
It's thirsty.
Yeah.
Some of these bits are voiceover because it was really noisy in the salon, but now Nikos is sectioning my hair, ready to give my hair a wet cut.
Does this just help you cut it then?
Yeah, as well, yeah. Keeps the hair more connected.
Yeah.
On my knees. I'm not joking. And I'm cutting in literally this. You can see it.
Yeah, not much,
Yeah. But you will see on dry how much difference this little amount makes, yeah?
Yeah.
My hairdresser is really good at re-communicating things, and I just think this is so important if it's possible, just so you don't walk away crying or with hair that you really don't want. So he's always showing me what he's going to cut, what we've agreed on, and that just really helps me feel reassured and confident in the process. Now he's focusing on that back middle area that we spoke about in the consultation, trying to make my layers look more connected. Because I'm trying to grow my hair long, I don't want to have such a contrast between really short layers and really long lengths, so I want to have a more connected, rounded shape.
So I just let you know, clients are coming from Australia, that they follow you.
Really?
Yeah, but they book a haircut here with me.
Wow.
Firstly.
That's
from
amazing.
Canada. Hello.
That's
Canada.
so cool.
Yeah. America. Like, yeah, you have a big audience in America, just need to know.
Wow. I love that.
Very nice, very cute.
Do you think it's the April Fool's video?
Pardon me?
Is it from the April Fool's video?
Probably. Actually, a lot of people they told me that they like you on short hair.
They prefer me.
They like you with the wig, with the.
Oh,
short
really?
Hair. Yeah. I thought. I'm like. Anything you do, it's suitable to be honest.
Thanks.
Even you go short.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go shorter here.
No.
So here what we've done, we just remove weight, no length.
Yeah. Great.
Otherwise it will be very funny.
Yeah.
It's difficult to style.
Yeah.
I did have plans in London later this day, so I was so relieved that my hairdresser can actually style my hair. I know this is a common problem for people. They may find someone that's able to cut curly hair, but then they don't know how to style it. So you're either leaving with wet hair or you have to restyle when you get home, which can be really frustrating. I feel like this isn't even a negative on the stylist. It's more so the training. Like, a lot of people just aren't trained in that area. And as you guys know, if you follow me for styling tips, styling curly hair can really be challenging. I have heard people in the past go to certain salons where they like how they cut their hair, but they don't necessarily like their styling products. And I've heard people actually bring their own products into the salon. Obviously, that depends on the stylist. You don't want to offend anyone here, but that could be a good option. That's maybe something you could chat to your stylist about before, especially if you're getting your hair cut and you have to go straight to something and you don't even have that opportunity to go home. I loved my results so much. It has now been a few weeks since I've had this cut and my hair's actually grown so much. I feel like it's grown back to what it was before, but the difference is I feel like I have a much more connected shape. It obviously really needed the trim. If you knew me and saw me in real life, I genuinely don't think you would see a visual difference, but when you feel my hair, it's so much softer now. Before it was feeling very brittle and dry off the ends, and it was a lot lighter on those end bits that needed to be cut. If you want to see my previous haircut video, where you can see how much has actually grown since April, then click the video on the left. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.